But I have to tell Ryan, I don't know if he even fucking knows this, that you went on like My Nightmare. You did like a 60-day tour in a row or some bullshit.
Oh, yeah, man.
What is this? Explain this to my brother, because these are things I'll never achieve.
Well, it was so crazy because it's just not really something that you do, because when you come here like to Australia, Meghan would do, you know, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, probably Gold Coast, or like just the majors. When we went through COVID, it was like, you know, you got to try and get a little creative, you know. And I just put out an album, and I was lucky enough to play some big arenas. I did my biggest tour like so far, like at Rod Laver Arena, and like it was like a full arena tour. But then off the back of that, we were like, my husband was like, I think we need to like take this regional, like to take it to the fans. And so I played.
It was his fault.
Yeah, it was his fault. It was all his idea.
It was his kind heart.
I loved the idea of it, but when I was in the thick of it, it was a roller coaster, man.
How many shows?
It was 62 in 3 months. Oh. So that's 7. I think I did 7 in a row. And then I'd have like a day off.
7,
and then I do like
I can't do 2 in a row,
you're a Broadway
bro.
star.
You're a Broadway star.
And it was like a 90-minute show, and it really worked me. I went into Navy SEAL mode.
90.
Like, I didn't drink. I barely. And I love like a wine or a couple of beers or something. I went like
you physically
dead sober.
can't.
I just can't. I just couldn't. And I got really good with food, and I would try and do, and these places. I need to tell you this. These places, it's not like a North America tour where like you're in Chicago or you're in, you know, like, I don't know, freaking Canada or wherever. This is like regional Australia. So you're in like
bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, there's nothing around.
There's nothing there. Like when
that's
why when
like,
all the Australian like when we did the auditions for Australian Idol, they'd be like, "You don't know where I'm from. I'm from this random small place," and they'd be like, "Oh, I played there."
Oh yeah, basically everywhere.
Every person that came on, she's like, "I know exactly where you live."
And there's nothing there, man. Like there's a motel. Like so. Like, you know, the type of places that you would say, like, it wasn't a bougie tour. It was like a motel. I could see the vans that we were getting in the next day. I could hear the people going to my show in the next room, like pumping my music. And I'm like, this is hectic.
Oh, that's so
you know, and I would leave and be like, hey, Amy. I'm like, yeah, I'm literally sleeping next to you tonight. This is cool.
So crazy.
You know,
but
these towns, they loved it. It was probably the first, like, there was a few places. There's a place called Billawilla, and you'll never go there in your life. Billawilla. And I felt like Harry Styles, like they were waiting there. It was huge. That it was like teenage, like I could barely hear myself. It was just like the screams were mental. It was like, it was so cool that they were just so happy that someone had come to their town. You know,
I was
such
talking
a small
to
town.
Harry Styles' manager at the stadium tour, and I said, "What's up with Australian crowds? They're the best. They're like the loudest." He goes, "They don't get a lot of shows. Like they're just so grateful."
Yeah, you guys
and
are swamped in the
States. The fact that you did that everywhere, they were probably like,
yeah, you're the queen.
Yeah, you're the queen of Australia.
Oh man, it felt good. Like it was tough. There was some nights where I was like, calling Shane, and because he would come and go, you know, like managers do.
Bro, yeah, I haven't met her husband until like this trip. I was like, this man, he not real. Where is he?
Yeah. And then she goes, "This is my brother."
Oh yeah. At the Harry Styles show, she introduced her husband to my whole family. Goes, "This is my brother."
It was to
like,
me.
So
it was to me because she was.
I was
the brother,
scattered, and I was looking at you, and I'm like, "You're the brother."
No, but so many times I'll call.
I had a few.
I mix up their names all the time. I'll be like, my husband Ryan. Oh fuck! Like, or I'll say my husband Riley. Like,
yeah, I know. You're allowed.
Tired.
You're pregnant.
Yeah,
I'm just scattered. I'm just like old and scattered.
So he just would pop in for a few shows and have to dip out for work.
I would see as a wife, I'd fucking kill him.
Yeah, he'd be like, "You're here."
You know what's
every
weird
night.
though is like it was actually harder in a way. I was like, I don't know what's easier. I was in such a state because I'd get to like 30 shows in and I'm like so wrecked, it's like and knowing I've got another 30 like in the car and like another 8-hour drive like to get to the next desert town or whatever, and it's like, man, it was so hard. But then Shane would come and go and I'm like, babe, I don't know what to do here because I miss you and it's so great when you're here, but there's nowhere to go for dinner. Like these towns are so small, and if I go out, everyone's there, and then I'm talking again, and I'm trying to be on rest, and you know, so it was just so difficult. I'm like, I honestly think it's better if you do like just stay,
live your life.
Let me live your life.
Stay
go on
yourself.
without me.
Yeah,
I'll be here in Billawilla. Yeah, but like. It was, I just went into full army mode. I was like,
and she vlogged it too. So I watched like all of them. She was like, day 49 in here. Here you go.
Let's do it, baby.
I haven't toured in so long because every time I tour, it's like, what, 3 months? It's 3 months. People tour for 8 years, and I can't handle 3 months. If I have 2 shows back to back, I'm like, this will be the death of me. And
but if I didn't, I would still be there. I'd still be going. Like Shane was like, okay, do you want to pump this out? Or like what do you think your max date, like back-to-back shows could be? I get it.
You're like,
and I was like,
over with.
Maybe 5. He goes, could you do 7? He was like, because some of them sold out. So we did another show in like these towns. And I was like, okay, yeah. No, it should be fine. Should be fine, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But you survived and you did it.
I survived it. Yeah, it was cool. I got to.
And then I go, well, if I could do that, I could do anything, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like your next tour is going to be a breeze compared to that.
Oh my God. I look at those arena shows, the one show, and I'm just like, I was so nervous for it. And then like, after doing those 60, I'm like.
Dude, I've never done an arena except for like radio shows.
You're going to though. That's what I'm excited
When I first told you that, you were like, what?
I was like,
yeah, you're an arena star, baby. I'm not yet.
Yeah, well.
Tour here?
You're going to be.
Well, I did tour here, but it wasn't arena. But it was
if you don't.
The best fucking crowd, man.
Yeah.
They're so loud. And
I mean, you saw them even at the show.
Oh, at the show.
That was a loud bunch last night.
More popular in my life, dude. They were like, I love you, Meghan. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I love you.
You're having a moment. You need to.
I'm having a moment.
You need to be everywhere, but you also need to be.
As soon as I get this thing out of me, I'm gonna tour. Get this baby out.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be great. And then I'll come here and we'll do shows together.
Yes.
I'll open for you.
Oh my God, I'm coming and I'm recording like at your house too.
You have to.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I
How often you go to LA?
She was fucking there when we were there.
Yeah, but
and she didn't come over.
No, this is what happened. She's got a big song at the moment, and I know what it's like when someone's like, "Hey, you're free." I'm like, man, I don't want to bother her. Like, you're busy.
She's such an East Coaster.
Nice.
She's us, dude. I was like,
such a
you
good
fucking
person.
what?
Yeah, and it was so sweet.
She's like an East Coaster. All my friends bug me all the fucking time. They're months ahead. I'm going to be in Vegas. I better see you. I'm like, I'm not. What?
The shame on herself of like, I don't want to bug you.
I went to dinner that night with a friend, and I was talking about you, and I showed her the message how you like get here now, and she's like, you didn't go to. She's from LA. She's like, you didn't go to Meghan Trainor's house today.
we don't leave.
Why? Why would you
have
not
to come
go?
to
I'm like,
me.
man, she's busy. She's got shit going on. She's got kids. You know.
Well, now
that's
you know.
crazy, Amy. Like you really
fucked
fucking,
up.
Yeah, you really fucked up.
I will write songs with you.
I know that now. Okay, I'm not gonna like. Oh yeah, you've done it now.
When I find
you're
you in
screwed
LA,
now, man.
you're fucked.
You're not gonna. Yeah, you're fucked. But
then
after this next song, you're gonna be so famous that you won't answer my calls.
Oh yeah, she's seen the music video for Mother, and it's out of here.
It's out of here, man.
Well, all she said to me, she was like, "Oh no, you're gonna be so famous. I'm never gonna hear from you again.
I'm never gonna hear from you again."
I was like, "Shut up."
I'm like looking at my iCal, like how many more idol shows do we have? Because that's it. I gotta capitalize on this shit so hard. That's it.
Oh, another fun thing that's random to me. Australia is so big, right? Like it's like as big as the United States, right? Do I sound
huge,
stupid?
massive.
It's huge. Your followings on Instagram, all the superstars out here, the biggest stars ever, their followings are so like not what they should be. It doesn't make sense.
We all hate each other.
Is that what it is? What the fuck's
No one
going
likes
on?
people that do well. So it's like, no. We're gonna. I was saying to Meghan, it's so funny. Every Australian that listens to this will get what I'm saying. Every time you post, if you're a public figure, every time you post, you lose like 1,000 followers.
Yeah, she's like, I can't post. I'm gonna lose something.
It's like, isn't the point to get more? She goes, I get heaps more every time I post. I'm like, doesn't work here, babe.
No,
we post.
I said, what's up with your socials? What's up with your numbers?
We all catch up like but heaps of other artists, and they're like,
Guy Sebastian, biggest superstar out here. Not like it's not as much as it should be.
No, but you guys have a lot more people.
What?
Like,
okay, so Australia is bigger, but not as many.
Yeah,
bodies.
like look at the desert areas we
have.
You know?
Yeah,
I went to
if you look at the, I would love to know this stat right now because it's pretty wild. How many people live in the United States and how many people live in Australia?
Yeah. That's what it is. Then.
If you're getting like, I mean, but all you need is a semi-hit song in the States, and you're off and you're rolling, baby.
She's like,
I mean,
it was crazy. My first awards for bass were from Australia. Yeah, I was like, "What's this?" They're like, "It's an ARIA chart." I was like, "What's an ARIA chart?" And they're like, "It means you did good."
Yeah.